Do you hear that? That's the sound of this year's NBA season in jeopardy. Owners and players met for more than 4 hours on Tuesday in New York. The result?
We were not able to get close enough to close the gap.
Didn't seem to make a lot of sense to continue. We'll be, announcing the cancellation of the rest of the exhibition season, and by Monday, we will have no choice but to cancel the first 2 weeks of the season.
Wow, that's crazy. What are the players who love to showboat and play a one-on-one game going to do? And poor Jack Nicholson, no courtside seats and sunglasses for him anytime soon. San Antonio guard Tony Parker will be playing a little b-ball, but won't be getting rich. He'll be playing in France during the lockout and receive $1,995 a month. That's all Parker's going to make? How's he going to make ends meet? Maybe he could charge for French lessons.
Aider le basket français, ce que je suis reconnaissant de tout ce que ça m'a donné par rapport à l'INSEP et
It's one hell of a time to be a Texans fan. First playoff game, first playoff win.
Going deep for Johnson, wide open, got it! Touchdown!
Ever since the team clinched the AFC South, and certainly since the win over the Bengals, there are tons of new Texans fans all over Houston. But have you always been a true fan? Here's a test to see. The official Houston Texan bandwagon application. Here are some of the questions. Are you even a Houstonian? Have you ever attended a Texans game? If so, when? Have you openly spoken against the Texans? If yes, why? List at least 5 starting Texans. And our favorite, as soon as the Texans clinch the playoffs, you start rocking Texans gear. True fans typically only wear one piece of apparel identifying their loyalty. The bandwagon fan will be head to toe in Texans gear. Dead giveaway. So how'd you do? Are you a real fan, or did you just now jump on the bandwagon only because they finally have a winning team? Either way, we look forward to cheering the Texans on against the Ravens with you. Just don't be calling yourself a true blue Texans fan just yet. There's nothing like living in a city with a variety of sports teams and the camaraderie of fans. Houston is definitely one of those cities. However, we're apparently not good enough. We're 24th. Yeah, Sporting News' Best Sports Cities rankings, which look at the 12 months from summer 2010 to summer 2011, are based on point values for various categories. Some of those categories are won-lost records, postseason appearances, number of teams, and attendance. We came so close to ranking in the top 10 in 2009. How did H-Town fall so sharply? You might want to sit down for this next piece of the story. Dallas-Fort Worth ranks first.
Oh, great Odin's Raven!
DFW came in first because of achievements from the past year. The Dallas Mavericks NBA title, the Texas Rangers playing in last year's World Series, FC Dallas playing in the MLS Final, and Texas Christian University winning the 2011 Rose Bowl. If anything, what makes a truly great sports city great is how the fans in the city support the teams, win or lose. But unfortunately, these rankings seem to be a reflection of how good teams were last season. Well, we've got news for the Sporting News. The Texans are 3-1, and the Cowgirls, sorry, are 2-2. Wimbledon is once again upon us, celebrating the best women and men of the tennis world. So get ready to hear some orgasmic noises. Yep, the infamous grunts that a lot of women tennis players make. Well, Wimbledon's chief executive, Ian Ritchie, has had it. He says female tennis players who grunt when they hit their shots are spoiling the game for fans. It's pretty comical, but you can see how it gets annoying, right? Here's the Williams sisters doing their grunts. And this type of grunting, don't even know what to call this. Oh, it gets better. Listen to what happens when one of the players hits it out of bounds.
About a 9 on the tension scale, Rube.
Maria Sharapova is probably the most famous for her grunts. But why is Ian Ritchie going after just the women? Some of the guys grunt too. It should be interesting to see if grunting will be banned from Wimbledon. But in the meantime, this past weekend, there was an incident near Santa Clara involving Tiger Woods, a fan, and a hot dog. Tiger! Move! Tiger! Hey! Tiger was lining up his birdie putt when a spectator threw a hot dog at him. The dog landed about 20 feet from Woods. Come on, dude. If you're going to throw a perfectly good wiener at someone, at least try to get it closer than 20 feet. The man was arrested for disturbing the peace and quickly escorted from the golf course. As for Tiger, frankly, he didn't give a damn.
Some guy just came running on the green, and he had a hot dog, and evidently, I don't know how he tried to throw it, but I was kind of focusing on my putt when he started yelling. Next thing I know, he laid on the ground and looked like he wanted to be arrested, really.
One group does care, though. The National Hot Dog and Sausage Council. Wait, there's an actual council? They released a statement saying, the use of an iconic food in an act of violence against an iconic golfer like Tiger Woods is reprehensible and a violation of hot dog etiquette. Wait, what exactly is hot dog etiquette?
Don't use fancy buns with Franks. Don't serve hot dogs on fancy china.
The council continues, some might call the thrower a wiener, but we'd say that's too high a compliment. Hot dogs are meant to be enjoyed, not weaponized. Yeah, hot dogs are so dangerous. The next thing you know, you're going to have to get a concealed wiener license.
He was pretty far away from me, and when he started making the commotion and the gallery started kind of getting into it, and I could hear the security behind me, I was still bent over the putt.
Yeah. Tiger, you might want to choose your words wisely when you're talking about bending over and wieners. The irony in all of this, Tiger Woods got in trouble throwing his hot dog at others.